Today is Small Business Saturday, and we are here at my small business. It is later in the afternoon. It is like 3:30 or 4 o'clock. I spent most of the morning on my laptop messing around with Niknax. I think I approved about 50 new sellers today. So that was an accomplishment. I also created a promo for Small Business Saturday on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So really trying to push Small Business Saturday and some of the awesome offerings that our current sellers have up on Niknax. I think there's almost 4,000 listings currently, and there's some really fantastic stuff over there. So if you haven't been over to Niknax, go and check it out. You can browse as a guest. You don't have to join to browse. So maybe you'll see something you like. But my purpose of being at the shop today is to prepare for our big live streaming launch tomorrow. So we had our announcement. Our announcement was November 1st, and I had planned on not even approving new sellers until after the launch, which is tomorrow. But I decided to get a head start on that, and now we have about 300 new sellers. So tomorrow is the launch, and I have to select some items because I actually have 2 time slots tomorrow. I am kicking off the live stream event at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and I am also ending it, I think, at 8:30 Eastern. So I have yet to find the items that I am selling, and it is tomorrow. The event is tomorrow, so I should probably get started doing that, and we're going to do that right now at 4 o'clock the day before. But I'm not a procrastinator, so don't say that. Let's get started. Here we go. I lost my coffee. Darn it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I lost my coffee. I was packing up some of the pigs that I'm going to donate to Goodwill, because some of them I've decided I just don't want to mess with. Actually, most of them. I think we sold through a lot of the good pigs. There's still a few that are really cute that I think that we could probably sell. This guy's cute, but I think that he is a souvenir, so he might get donated. And that's not to say it's a bad thing to donate them, because somebody could still come along and really love and appreciate these pigs. But I think that I've done all that I can with them. The chalkware, I'm probably going to try to move through the booth. And yeah, so I've been packing up pigs into boxes, and I'm going to try to clear off these tables. But we're going to move into the back and see what we're working with, and then maybe I'm going to unpack some stuff, because that might be what we need to do today. So here we are in the back of the shop. Now, if you guys were watching last night on Whatnot, we had about 12 items remaining, and Whatnot crashed, which I kind of suspected it might. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but I was like, you know what? There's going to be a lot of people on Whatnot tonight, and I think it might crash. And inevitably, it crashed, which kind of sucked. It left me with about 12 items. But hey, I might list those over on Niknax, because I already have them photographed, and it'll save me time having to photograph new stuff. So there's advantages and disadvantages to that. I'm assuming that the reason that Whatnot crashed was because there were just too many people trying to access it at the same time, which is the same reason that the first time I announced Niknax, it crashed, was because there was just too many people trying to access it at the same time from too many different angles. Like, people are trying to get to it from Google and all these different places. So unfortunately, it came down last night, but also I have all these items photographed, and I can probably just shuffle them around. So I'm going to show you what did not make it to the sale last night, and I'm going to decide where or what I'm going to do with it. So this cart is everything we were able to sell, and this is the piece that crashed Whatnot. This is when it all went down. But other than that, these are all the pieces. My favorite is lurking down here. This was my favorite, is Eichholt. Gorgeous. But this was all sold. And then over here, this was what we had remaining in the lineup. We were going to give this away, and then it crashed. We had the bird, a rose bowl, this ring, which has abalone. And I did use the Presidium tester on this. And this is aquamarine. That is what it tested as. So that was kind of cool. So that is an aquamarine. Over here, we have the Blue Jay box. I didn't actually get this, or that listed. So none of those things were even listed. I didn't get around to those. But we had that. This poor thing has been hanging around for so long. The two little verdigris bronze figures. This, which is so amazing. This is a Carol Bodecker, I think. Let me check. Carol Bodecker. There you go. Tells you exactly how she made it. Right inside there. And then this, which was the uranium glass piece. So that's what we had remaining that we did not get to sell last night. And I have it all photographed. So I'm a little bit tempted to just shuffle that over, and that'll give me a good start. And that might be what I do. But I'm going to need more than that, obviously. Also, there's my smoothie from last night. I should probably get rid of that. All right. So here I have 8 items. And I think I'm going to use these 8 items for the last sale. So this will be like the closing sale of the evening, because I'm going to do that sale from my home. And those items need to be easily packed up to bring home. And these are all relatively small. So it includes this little locket with the galoche that I never got listed. So it just works out. I absolutely love this. The sterling silver ring, the Blue Jay dish, and then this. So I still need a few more, and technically I could even do more than this because it's the last sale of the evening, and we can go beyond the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go out to the floor, and I'm going to just start pulling stuff out of boxes and processing stuff and see what else we've got. Heck, why not include this as well? Because that's a good size. That'll be easily boxed up. You know what I meant. That's actually been sitting back there for a while now. I think there was some debate on whether that was neodymium. And that's why I've held on to it for as long as I have. I guess I'll take this out with me to the front and see if it changes colors in the sunlight. We'll give that a try. I found out last night that this is Bohemian glass. So I think I might list that finally as a buy it now, because I now know the maker. The athletic cup. The athletic cup. I know you guys were looking forward to me listing that, so I'll list that over in Niknax. It doesn't really seem to take on any other color. It still looks blue to me. So I think it's just a blue decorative bottle with etching on it. But it is really pretty. And actually in the camera light, it does look purple. But to my naked eye, it still looks the same blue as it does in the back room. So I'm actually going to set it on this black table. This box under here is from my September trip to Springfield, and it never got fully unboxed because it just kind of got shuffled under the table. So I'm going to pull this stuff out real quick and see what we have forgotten under the table. We have the head. Now I'm pretty certain this is a quadrifoglio, which is the flower painter, and is that what it says on the bottom? The bottom. I can't talk today. I can't quite read it. It's really smudgy. That could be what it says, and if it is, then this could be worth some really good money. And it didn't really click with me when I bought it. I'm just like, that's a really cool head. But the perfume I had sold for over $400. So a giant head? I feel like that could be quite valuable, and it didn't really register until I just pulled it out of the box. Like, hey, wait a second. Now it's all clicking together. It is just too smudged. But I'm going to set this aside for now. That's something I'm going to have to look into before I list. So here we have it. We have the two bells. I think, yeah, those are just Springfield Antique. I forget what these are called. I can't talk and I'm drawing a blank. I think it starts with a Y. I sold a few of these not too long ago. I don't know if those are really auction items. I feel like those are probably more suited for a buy it now. The Bluebirds of Happiness, though, those might do well at auction. These are Leo. Are those? Yeah, those are Leo Ward. Bluebirds of Happiness. It's a pair. So we could do those at auction. The blue bottle, obviously. This is kind of hefty. I think maybe I'll do that as a buy it now. We'll grab the birds and the bottle. That is the box that we need to get into next. This is the box from Arlene at the glass show, and I know there's some really fantastic glass in there. So let's open it up. Check it out. This Phoenix Studios Carlo Racci. This is, I actually have two pieces of this currently. The other is a jar. I just absolutely love it. I love the front with that flower on it. It's a stretch glass. Oh, so stunning. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe listing my Jack in the Pulpits as buy it nows rather than doing the auction style. I don't know. Let's check this one out. This is the Abelman. There's the Abelman. It is signed right there on the edge. Absolutely beautiful Jack in the Pulpit. I love Abelman. And these come in different sizes. I think I showed you the one at Heart of Ohio. That one is massive. This one is a little bit more manageable. It's not as scary. I feel like when they're really big, I'm always just worried they're going to topple over. But even at this size, I'm a little too nervous to sit it upright on this wobbly table. This here is Gilbert Johnson. I had two paperweights by Gilbert Johnson that George gave me the last time we were at the Springfield Extravaganza. And at first, when he passed them off to me, I thought that they were Eichholt because it's very similar in style. I sold those on Whatnot, but I'm going to sell this vase on Niknax, and I think I will put that one in the sale. Right, what else do we have in here? This was only like last week, and I'm already like, what else did I buy? I know I bought some really cool marbles, but I'm already like, oh, I have a perfume in here. I know there's really nice perfume. There's that perfume. Isn't that stunning? So this is Drew Manterno. It looks like. I've never heard of this artist before, so I'm going to have to look it up. But it's a beautiful paperweight style perfume. And there is a stopper in here. Probably wrapped separately. And then it's right here. There's the Doug Sweet. That is marked sweet on the bottom. I sold a Doug Sweet vase before, but never a marble. They actually have a Doug Sweet marble right as you walk into Heart of Ohio in the showcase to the left. I was admiring it the last time I was there. And here's another one. I don't know if I don't think this is the stand. Maybe it is. It fits. Josh Simpson. This might be the Josh Simpson. No, this is not the Josh Simpson. But this has stars on it. I don't recognize that signature. But it is stunning. Night sky. Okay. That's the Josh Simpson marble. And it is not signed. But she did have the provenance for it, so she does know that that one is in fact the Josh Simpson. And last but not least, what is it? It is a Vandermark paperweight. That I'll probably put in my paperweight sale. All right, so that gives us some more items for the sale. I'm probably going to include these at the end of the night. I still need to pick stuff for the beginning. Like, what am I going to put in the beginning? Oh, shoot. All right, I'll figure it out. So this box here is from a few weeks ago when I was in Ohio. I don't think I ever showed. I was so excited about this that I didn't even get it on video. I think George may have. Maybe George got that on video. It's The Politician. And it is an ugly face jug. It's so fitting though. Look, he's got the forked tongue and everything. I mean, let's not get into politics because I feel like this represents every politician that ever was. Regardless of the political party. It says something else on there. I think that's the maker. Foster. Yeah, Foster is the artist. So I'm going to stick this over here. I know this is the Mackenzie Childs. That's just like a big thing. And then this is small. What is this? Oh, this is the OBG Ornamental Blown Glass Paperweight. When I filmed the original video, I said Outer Banks glass. I don't know why I was thinking that, but this is me correcting myself. It is ornamental blown glass, and I know that. I don't know why I messed that up, but OBG stands for ornamental blown glass. You guys taught me that, actually. And for some reason, I just had a brain fart. So that's obviously going to be paperweight sale. We'll set it up here. This is a really cool jug as well, and I think I showed this one on video. Let's pull it out. Oh, there we go. And oddly enough, I had a piece of this show up in my results the other day, and I was like, wait a second. L-E-H. I screenshotted it so that I could remember the artist. Isn't that gorgeous? Over here on the table. Alright, now that box is empty. May as well dig into this box. That's really pretty. I don't recall off the top of my head where this one came from. Black Rose of Hanover. Because the cups are up here. Oh, that reminds me, look. I think that our bowl is, well, it's been sitting for 24 hours. This is the second round, though. The first time it didn't take it out, so I'm going to actually leave it. I put 2 tablets in the second round, and it's been sitting for 24 hours, so I'm just going to keep it, just walk away again. There's some pretty art glass. Nice ombre, smooth bottom. I forget who makes this. There's an Amberina vase. That's in the box. Here's an owl as well. We saw the owl. It's a pretty dish. I'm going to wheel a cart out here, I decided, and then just load it up with stuff. But for now, I'm sticking it on the table. The Eckhold. Well, they said it was Eckhold. I mean, I guess that could be an E. And it sure does look like it. We couldn't get the topper. I'm going to run it under some hot water and see if that loosens it. I really hope that it's not glued. But I have this sneaky suspicion that somebody glued the stopper in place. It worked. I just ran it under some hot water and pried it with the plastic Scotty peeler. It does look like something somebody used somebody a little bit more abrasive to try to pry it open, but the plastic Scotty worked perfectly. So now that that's free, I think we'll put it over on the table. I don't know though, I might list that as a buy it now. We'll see. I'll make a decision when it comes to time to make a decision. Well, my camera just died, unfortunately, but I've got my phone, so we're just gonna make it work. The audio is not as good on my phone as it is my camera. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me. Decided to unpack one more box. I found this Lundberg in the box. This is the third of my Lundberg Globe Earth paperweights. I'm gonna stick it over onto the cart. There is another seal bookend. So one of the cool things about Niknax is that I can add collections and categories that only I can put items into. And I reached out to the folks at District and asked specifically if we can have a category that is as seen on video. So in that category, I'm going to start putting the items that I have shown on video. So that way, you know, if you see something on the video, you want to go see if I have it listed on Niknax, you can go look in the category as seen on video. So there you go. Otherwise, you can always just watch my shop videos because usually I say where I'm going to list it. This is actually one of the pieces I was looking for in that giant box because I want to incorporate this into the sale tomorrow. So we'll stick that right there. As well as this. That is fantastic. I believe this one is West Germany. That awesome lava glaze. All right, so there's still quite a few things in this box. And judging by the shape of everything, except for this might be something. And this, that's likely a paperweight. But judging by the shape of everything else in this box, I'm going to venture a guess that it is all the shoji, the Imperial Shoji set that I bought. It is worth quite a bit of money, so I'm not going to unwrap that yet. I actually have one of the glasses up here. So there's a full set of this. You can see there is a little wear on it, but a full set is worth quite a bit of money because you don't usually come across this set. So I'm going to wait on that. It's going to be a buy it now anyway, but I am going to unwrap these two last bundles and see what's inside. One was a cup. All right, let's see what this is. There is a paperweight. I knew I had some more paperweights. You know what? And I feel like I'm missing a box because there should be a box somewhere here. I bought a really neat, I think it has a dragonfly on it. Maybe it's this one. Yes, that was it. So this has a really cool dragonfly design on it and that amazing drip. Absolutely obsessed with this vase. George was with me when I bought that. Now the remainder, I'm almost certain is the shoji. Pretty sure, because I don't recall missing anything else. But I guess we'll find out when the rest of it gets processed. But that's it for me as far as pulling stuff out of boxes. I think I'm gonna go start photographing this stuff now that I spent the past hour unpacking it. Scoochie, scoochie. No, I'm gonna put this on the bottom. And we're gonna wheel it into the back. All right, well, I have everything photographed that I need to photograph. And so I'm going to go home now and I'm going to load all of those items into the sales tomorrow. So we have a whole lineup and I will put the lineup over here on the screen for you. As I mentioned earlier, kickoff is 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to kick it off and there is going to be a raid feature on the back end. So if you start watching at 11 a.m., I mean, even if you jump in somewhere in the middle, you will automatically get pushed to the next seller. So it'll just be an all-day marathon Every 30 minutes, you'll get pushed to the next seller, and it's going to be a huge variety of stuff. It's not just going to be stuff that I sell. Andrew's brother is going to be on there. He's got some antique bottles and antiques that he's selling. Dom, Primetime Treasure Hunter, is on there selling some of his stuff. Sunny Las Vegas. We've got Yvonne Thrifty Rich. She's probably going to sell some jewelry. We've got like a huge lineup of people over here, obviously, and they all have their own style and their own stuff that they sell, and so it's not all just going to be Jocelyn things, so that leads to some variety, and I hope that you guys are able to tune in and check that out, and maybe find something that you like, maybe something that you can gift for the holidays, because I guess today is Small Business Saturday. Tomorrow we can just carry it over. We can carry it over. That being said, I want to thank all of you who are being patient as we go through the applications. I know that some of you have been waiting a while, and we are doing our best to get through the applications. There are still 2,000. Even though I've approved 300, I've denied some and asked for additional information. We still have about 2,000, and every day it seems to grow, even though I approve some. And that's a wonderful thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing that we're getting such overwhelming support for Niknax. And I'm just gonna keep at it, and hopefully eventually we get caught up and we can stay on top of it. But we just launched November 1st, so it's going to take some time to get there. And I appreciate those of you who are being patient. I know some of you are being a little impatient, and I'm just asking you to back off a little, be a little patient, and we will get there. We will get there. Now, after the event tomorrow, we are going to be opening up the opportunity for live sales. So in addition to everyone going live tomorrow, those who are approved as sellers will have the opportunity to also go live. The caveat is that you have to do an onboarding session and kind of go through the steps that are needed to go live so that you have a better understanding of it. It's kind of for your benefit. And then after that, your live will be turned on and you get the green light to go live. So it's really, that's really the gist of it. Once you're approved as a seller, you can go live once you do the onboarding. So I think that's really it. And you don't have to go live either. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, I have to. You don't have to go live. You could just continue with your static listings, and that's perfectly fine. But I know some people like to do the live selling, and you can do the live selling. You just have to do onboarding, which is just going through the basics of this is how, because it is a little different than other live selling platforms. So you just kind of have to learn how to navigate. I think that's really it. I'm very excited for tomorrow, and I hope you guys can tune in. And I think you should be seeing this video the evening of me filming it, so it should be tomorrow for you guys too. And that is November 26th. November 26th is our big kickoff event, and I'm hoping that everything runs smoothly. I'm hoping that it does not crash. We had that problem last time, but they have load tested the site, which means that they tested it as well as they can, and I'm hoping that it's good, that it's strong and stable, and we will be able to do this. If not, we'll come up with a solution. This is new and it's fresh, and obviously there's going to be some hiccups along the way. So all right, well, I'm going to sign off of here now. I'm going to head home and get those listings up. I'm also going to be listing some buy it nows, and there will be a new category as seen on video where I will be uploading items that you have seen on my videos. That will be just my items that you have seen on the videos, because I feel like sometimes they get lost in the shuffle, and I understand that there are some of you who are looking for my items. So all right, well, I will see all of you guys tomorrow, hopefully at 11 a.m. Eastern over on Niknax. So all right, see you then. Bye.